Good morning. You are listening to UpReach, a morning devotional presented by the Church Street Church of Christ in Lewisburg, Tennessee, to encourage you as you face the opportunities and challenges of today. Let's begin this day together with some inspiring thoughts from God's holy word. When the Son of Man comes in his glory, and all the holy angels with him, then he will sit on the throne of his glory. All the nations will be gathered before him, and he will separate them one from another, as a shepherd divides his sheep from the goats. And he will set the sheep on his right hand, but the goats on the left. Then the king will say to those on his right hand, "Come, you blessed of my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. For I was hungry, and you gave me food. I was thirsty, and you gave me drink. I was a stranger, and you took me in. I was naked, and you clothed me. I was sick, and you visited me. I was in prison, and you came to me." Matthew chapter 25, verses 31 through 36. William Barclay writes, "I worshipped once, to my great pleasure and profit, in Martyr's Church, St. Andrews. St. Andrews is a world-famous holiday resort, as every golfer knows. During the summer months especially, many visitors find their way into the pews of the St. Andrews churches. I was a stranger in Martyrs that day. No sooner had I sat down than I noticed a little white card in the bookboard in front of me, and I noticed that similar cards were laid out along all the bookboards. I took it up and read it, and my heart was strangely warmed, for the little card ran, 'We welcome you to our church and fellowship, and extend Christian greetings to you.' I did not feel a stranger any more. After the service, I told one of the leaders of the church what a fine idea I thought this was, and how much I personally had appreciated it, and he at once went on to tell me about other similar cards which Martyr's Church uses. But perhaps the most original card of all is a card which the members of Martyr's Church take with them when they go to other congregations, for instance, when they are away on holiday, and it runs, "As a visitor to this church, I bring warm Christian greetings to all who worship here from Martyr's Church, St. Andrews." And the members of Martyr's Church leave that card in the churches in which they happen to worship. I don't know who first thought of all this, and I certainly don't know how many other churches may do this, but this is a splendid idea. What about you today? Do you make a point to make guests feel welcome when they come to share in a time of worship with you? How do you feel when the roles are reversed and you are the visitor? Why not ask God today to show you how to be one who makes guests who share in times of worship with you feel welcome and appreciated? You may never know what a difference such a welcoming spirit may make. This has been UpReach, a presentation of the Church Street Church of Christ in Lewisburg, Tennessee. I am Kyle Bolton, the pulpit minister at Church Street, and I would like to personally invite you to come and share times of Bible study and worship with us each week. We meet every Sunday at 9 o'clock a.m. for our morning worship, followed by our Sunday school for all ages at 10:15 a.m. Then we meet again at 6 o'clock p.m. for our evening worship. We also have a midweek meeting for devotion and Bible study on Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m. I hope to see you there. Have a blessed day.
I've got the Spirit within me. I've got the joy down deep in my soul. I've got a feeling, a wonderful feeling. I've got the Spirit, and He's taking control. I've got the Spirit, yeah, the Spirit within me. Ooh, I've got the joy, down deep in my soul, deep down inside me. I've got a feeling, a wonderful feeling. I've got the Spirit, don't you know? He's taking control. Sometimes my heart grows faint, and sometimes